一二三四，一二三四。
外交部兰厅试音1、2、3，外交部兰厅。
各位记者朋友。
Good afternoon. Welcome to today's press conference. Now the floor is open to questions.
谢发言人，总台央视记者。
CCTV, a recent report said that Chinese construction contracts and investments in BRI members in the first 6 months of the year are greater than the total for the whole of 2024, hitting a record high. Media comments and scholars say that China's increased engagements with countries under BRI contrast starkly with the approach of the US, which is imposing bruising tariffs on trading partners. And BRI countries saw an opportunity to deepen ties with China. What's your comment? Belt and Road Cooperation has entered a new stage of high-quality development, from the Eurasia continent to Africa and Latin America, and from physical connectivity to institutional connectivity and people-to-people connectivity. The cooperation has benefited people from over 150 countries. The Jakarta-Bandung high-speed railway has sold more than 10 million trips. China-Europe Railway Express has provided over 110,000 freight train services, and the first-ever two-way voyage between Changsha and Shanghai through the new land-sea corridor between China and Latin America has been completed. The installed capacity of photovoltaic power plants jointly built by China and Africa totaled over 1.5 gigawatts. Small yet smart projects have led households to a road to prosperity. Belt and Road Cooperation has built on connectivity developments and upgraded into a platform for trade and industrial cooperation to help more countries integrate into the international industrial chain and jointly keep the global supply chain stable and resilient. Belt and Road Cooperation upholds the philosophy of extensive consultation and joint contribution for shared benefits, open, green, and clean cooperation, and a high-standard, people-centered, and sustainable approach, and strives to realize modernization for all countries. China is ready to work with all parties and strive for solid progress in high-quality Belt and Road Cooperation for common development and a win-win future. Next one, please.
Hi, question from Bloomberg.
彭博社，美财长贝森特表示，下一轮中美谈判可能讨论中国购买俄罗斯和伊朗石油的问题，中方对此有何评论？ On tariffs, China's position is consistent and clear. We hope the US will work with China to implement the important common understandings reached by the two presidents during the phone call, give full play to the role of the economic and trade consultation mechanism, build up consensus, reduce misunderstanding, and step up cooperation through communication and dialogue, and promote the steady, sound, and sustainable development of bilateral relations. For anything specific, I'd refer you to competent authorities. Next one, please.
Hi, F News Agency.
爱飞社，本周中欧领导人会晤在北京举行。中国政府如何评价当前中欧关系？中方是否认为中欧领导人会晤反映了在全球贸易紧张局势加剧情况下，中欧关系日趋紧密呢？
今年是
This year marks the 50th anniversary of diplomatic ties between China and the EU and the 80th anniversary of the founding of the UN. Over the past 50 years, China-EU relationship has become one of the most influential bilateral relationships. The fruitful China-EU cooperation has boosted each other's development and progress, bringing tangible benefits to nearly 2 billion Chinese and EU people, making important contribution to world peace and development, and setting a fine example of mutually beneficial cooperation in the era of economic globalization. The China-EU relationship is now at a crucial juncture of building on past achievements and opening up a new chapter. The relationship faces both new opportunities and new challenges. In an increasingly turbulent international landscape with rising unilateralism and protectionism, the upcoming China-EU summit is an occasion to enhance strategic communication and deepen dialogue and cooperation. It is good not only to our two sides, but also to the world as a whole. China stands ready to work with the EU through a successful summit, to send out a positive message of China and the EU being committed to strengthening partnership and upholding multilateralism and open cooperation. Next one, please.
发行社提问。
AFP. State Department of the United States confirmed that a U.S. employee was not allowed to leave China. Could you provide more information?
我没有可以提供的具。
I have no details to share. China upholds the rule of law and handles entry and exit affairs in accordance with the law. Next one, please.
AFP. A Chinese-born American researcher said that he stole intelligence information, including technology about the launch of the nuclear missiles. What's China's comment?
我不了解你提到的有关。
I'm not familiar with what you mentioned. Next one, please.
AFP. Yesterday, Defense Secretary of the United States reaffirmed its commitment to the Philippine security, covering Philippine vessels in the South China Sea, which came under attack. What's China's comment?
美国和菲律宾之间
Any cooperation between the U.S. and the Philippines should not target any third party or harm the interests of any third party. Still, should the cooperation instigate confrontation or heighten tensions in the region? Next one, please.
还有其他问题吗？
Any more questions?
好，今天的记者。
That concludes today's press conference. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.